I think what's happened in Jewish communities in the U.S. around the world is that a religion, a vast religion that speaks in many, many different voices, but emphasizes the dignity of all human beings, has been swallowed by ethno-nationalism. In many Jewish communities in the United States today, you get in more trouble for challenging the legitimacy of the State of Israel than for questioning the authority of the Torah. I spent a fair amount of my childhood in a place where white South Africans, including members of my own family, were absolutely convinced that if there was legal equality, if black people got the vote and could form a black government, that their lives would be in mortal danger. It was considered just obvious. And the reason I think this is important is that it is so common in American Jewish and American discourse to assume that if the Palestinians got equality, Jews could never live in Israel and Palestine safely. And the point I try to make in my book is that white South Africans believe the same thing. Protestants in Northern Ireland believe the same thing. Ian Paisley, the Protestant leader, on the eve of the Good Friday Agreement, which gave Catholics political equality, called it prelude to genocide. So many white Southerners and white Americans in general believe that without slavery and segregation, white people would become the slaves, would become the oppressed class. It's not true. It wasn't true. In fact, what we find is that when you give people a voice in government, when they can be represented, that violence goes down because people have a nonviolent path for government to listen to them. That, it seems to me, is the lesson that Jews should try to learn from those experiences.